Hi guys, I'm excited to talk to you today about the Pilates Fitness Blueprint. So this is our personalized Pilates program that really tackles the problems we all have related to plateaus and like our lack of results because we're not paying enough attention to our body type. So what is the problem? The problem that I hear about all the time and I have faced myself is, why did my results stop? So all the things that I was doing for a long period of time worked and worked and worked, and then all of a sudden it stops working. And so we want to know, why is that happening? So women, we have really unique challenges relative to men. Our results sometimes feel stalled despite our efforts. We're doing all the things and nothing's happening. We kind of feel stuck in our metabolism, and we're having these plateaus that we just don't feel like we deserve. We've worked really, really hard, and these results are either not coming or they're not lasting. So we're hearing that all the time. And a really important fact to know is our metabolism does continue to drop 5% per decade. And at 40, our hormones are really shifting, so this changes things a lot. So we've got the answer for you, which I'm pretty excited about. And it's really starting to tailor your workouts relative to your body type. So that is what we do. We combine Pilates plus personalization, and we feel like that's the best fit. So Pilates is great for many reasons, but just some of the highlights are it's low impact. So it's joint friendly. If you have any aches and pains, it generally tends to be doable. It improves your posture, your balance, your flexibility, all these things that we should care about. But it also really supports us as we age and as we have these hormonal changes to continue to work with our metabolism. So it's that combination of picking the program that works best for your body type and being smart about what's going to work best for our metabolism. So Joseph Pilates, the founder of Pilates, used to say, in 10 sessions, you'll feel the difference. In 20, you'll see the difference. And in 30, you're going to be totally transformed. And I think that's true. So body types, let's talk a little bit about them and why your blueprint should match you. So there's 3 main body types that we talk about. So there's the ectomorph. These are the people that we say are like naturally lean. They generally have longer limbs, and they need more strength work, more resistance training. Whereas the mesomorph, they are that athletic build. They need a bit more balance of strength and cardio. And then our endomorphs, we store more fat easily. We do better with like steady exercise as well as some circuit training. So a little bit more about why we did this. So having a blueprint really means no more guessing. It's not saying, oh, this is one size fits all. Whoever else did that workout, I'm going to do the same thing, because that's not how you're going to get results. So we want to focus on no more guessing, no more one fits all. We just want to get you guys results. So a personalized Pilates program, it's complete and it's built for your body type. So it's guided by science, but there's also a lot of intuition in there to really focus on busy women. We know everybody's doing a lot of things, so we don't want to make things too complex. So we made the workouts very streamlined and simple and easy to follow. So it's not about doing more and just working harder because your metabolism changing. It's actually about trying to do what's right. So let's talk a little science. So science as far as why these programs need to be different, and they're not just one size fits all. So for our ectomorphs, you guys need to build your strength and your stability. So science and research has shown us that low bone density and joint instability can be more common in this body type. And so resistance building is even more essential for that. But it's also harder to build muscle in this body type. So what Pilates does is it provides that perfect foundation because it emphasizes slow, precise engagement of muscles. And we can use our body weight, we can use resistance bands instead of heavy loads to build this muscle safely and sustainably. Our mesomorphs, so we want to find a balance of strength and flexibility. So research has shown that Pilates does improve flexibility and mobility as well as core, but it's really key for the mesomorph as an advantage because they often have natural ability to build muscle, but where the problems lie is more about tightness, overtraining, and these imbalances that can lead to injury. So Pilates, it gets incorporated and you get the best of both worlds. So it's going to work with that metabolism. It's going to give some more energy building, some endurance, but it's also going to work on that tightness, that overtraining, and the inflexibility. Okay, so final, our endomorphs. We want to focus on boosting metabolism as well as energy. So studies have shown that Pilates, When we're doing it consistently, it improves metabolic efficiency, it reduces our abdominal or our visceral fat, and also enhances energy levels, particularly in midlife for women. So endomorphs tend to store fat more easily and experience like metabolism changes, like lowering, particularly related to hormone changes, because this affects our insulin sensitivity as well as how we distribute fat. So Pilates is pretty ideal because it's going to combine those dynamic circuits if you do it in the right program, core stabilization, and it's steady, low impact. So the heart rate's going to elevate without stressing joints. So great way to burn calories, but also a great way to activate muscles, build confidence, and again, joint friendly. So our research does show that Pilates boosts core stability, so strengthening around our core and our midsection. It improves our flexibility, but a really great thing is the energy. We hear this all the time, that energy levels are starting to decline, and we're relying more on coffee and energy drinks and these types of things, but this is another way to boost our energy if we're doing the right program. So let's talk about what you want to know, which is what do you get? So if we do one of these programs, what are we going to get with it? So personalized 5-day workout plan that we rotate through. So that is by body type. So whether you've determined by listening to this presentation that you're an ecto, a meso, or an endo, and it's usually pretty obvious which one you feel you are, we've got a specific program for you. There's also meal tips and some meal planning recipes by body type because as you can imagine, just like exercise, there's nice tips to follow that are related to our body type that impact our nutrition. We also put together a video library, so all the Pilates exercises have little tutorials. So even though you're going to get a guidebook and you're going to get a full slide deck of your workout program, sometimes you just need a little bit more and you need to go and look at the video on how to do the exercise specifically. So we have that for you as well. And then we included a body type guide so you can understand and work with your metabolism even more. Okay. So bonuses, everybody loves bonuses. What did we do as bonuses for you guys? So we put together a bonus 5-minute Pilates core reset video. So sometimes you're having a day where you're just like, I can't do the workout. I don't have time. It's too busy. I'm traveling. I've got too many things. We do have like a 5-minute quickie that you can do at your convenience, and we love having that for you. There's also, if you're like me and you want to check your check boxes and that helps with your motivation by celebrating those small wins, there's a printable workout progress tracker. And then we included a bigger, more robust metabolism guide for this early stage. So if you sign up now, you're going to get that 4-week plan. You're going to have your 5 workouts per week. These are just band-based exercises, or mats are great obviously as well, but you don't have to go to the gym. You don't need a lot of expensive equipment, so that's important for any busy woman. You're also going to get your body type metabolism guide. You're going to get access to our video library as well as body type nutrition guidelines. So normally this is $79 for us when we put this out, but leading up to our holidays, believe it or not, they are coming. This is now $49. So we're doing that for a short period of time, but you get all of those things for $49. So if you are ready to get started, all you have to do next is basically scroll down on this page and you're going to see the 3 different personalized programs. You select the one that makes the most sense for you, whether it's endo, ecto, or meso, and then you just enter that. You're going to have access to everything as soon as you complete your checkout page, including our video library. So that's all going to be housed on the website, and you can kind of click in there anytime you want and get started with your personalized plan. So like I said, if you're ready, just go ahead and select one of those programs and you'll have full access immediately. And lastly, really, really important, don't forget, it's always important to have a great relationship with your doctor. Consult with them and make sure as you're starting a new program that you are cleared for exercise. We are not a substitute for your medical care. This is just for information, education only. Make sure you consult with your physician. So we know you will slay when the right program is in your hands. So take care, have fun, and be well.